I mean, we could actually get out our fire hero, right? But they won't get the stealth ones. If I throw in one sub with submerge, you give 3 Buccaneers value. Interesting. So we need a grape long range. This game's great, yeah. It's definitely got that Civ one more turn factor to it though. Which I probably didn't need another couple games like that in my life. But, you know, this is where we're at. So, I'll sleep when I die. We also have to, one thing I didn't do, once I place the second boat, when we get another 540, I have to do a spot check to see if I can fit in boat 3 and 4. Otherwise all is lost. Plus it's monkeys, yeah. Okay. I'll do a placement check after this wave. We're clear on right side. We're clear on left side. Oh, this is great. Okay. Grab a grape shot. Okay, so the first thing that can get us is a stealth balloon. The next one is a lead balloon. So now we have to work out what we want the other ones to be. Like if we think we need more AoE, or I think if we just go straight up destroyers instead of grapes, we're fine. Unless we need more lead balloonage. This is where I love this part of the game where it's like, because you can only go down two of the 3 paths. We either need something else now. We have 23. A bit easier. I don't think we can hold out until destroyer time. And we don't need cannon yet. Although that's a pretty decent upgrade. And it's cheap. Or another ship. These waves are easy. It was only we pretty much owned up. It was only the lead wave that. This one was a little rough, but not we're murdering this one. This one's fine. Yeah, this is when I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, we're doing fine. We can hold out. We can hold out for a destroyer. We got this in the bag. Look at it. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, oh. Alright, we're fine. Okay. And now we start to get worried. Because we can't wait until... I don't think we can wait for aircraft carrier. But what do we do? What's the... The destroyer's got really good popping power, right, though? Will we have enough money to boost it to carrier before wave 40? Ships are worse than the ships are so cool. I mean, it's trial and error science. We're going to find out if we get there or not. There's a lot of money in that wave. Yeah, that makes sense. The other maps don't have a lot. It's gonna be really close whether we get this carrier out or not. Man, we did not leak any there. How do we not leak any there? Is it? Okay, how far can that carry now? When is lead stealth? That is somewhat ridiculous that unit does what it does right now. It's got very big range. Like I think the planes cover almost all of it, especially if you have it center. Like between the planes going out in extended range and then the projectiles off the planes having more life, I'm pretty sure we cover almost all the spots on this map. This map was really good for it though, you just had so much range coverage. A little bit hairy. Yeah, and then the planes also, when they're shooting, they're just throwing out projectiles in all directions, and some of those are continuing to go even further. Okay. 27 is the target. 27,000 gold. And we write this one off for quite a while if we hit that. Flagship, come on. So what's nuts about the flagship is that it's got 2 towers on it. And you can put a unit on top of that tower. You got a spike turret or a missile? It's got to be the missile, right? I'm gonna go Eliminator, frag. Can it hold an airplane? No. It can only hold 1x1 units, and the planes are a 2x1. Hey, headwind, yeah, a sub's 2x1. Plus it needs to go on water. I could get 2 subs in here if I wanted to, but anything, I'd want to get more boats. I wonder if the boats can fit now that I've upgraded to an aircraft carrier. Yeah, they can still squeeze in there. Oh, this is the round. Oh man, do we need to put some more units out for this round? This is the round. This is a terrible round. If I put a boat in a pool, and that on the tower, I could have a carrier on a flagship carrier. You can only put a 1x1 land tower up here. So I don't think you can put a pool on the tower. But yeah, you could make a pool, put a boat in it, and then put that on top. But yeah, you can't have a carrier on a carrier, because carriers have to go in water. And this is only a 1x1 tower, so you won't be able to ever get a boat in it. Okay. So the only thing you can do with a pool is make what I've got here with this, get a carrier in it with a missile on top, and something else here that's a 1. So you run out of stacks. I'm just worried about this wave, because it's bad. Worth 4? Is it worth money? On what one? On what unit? On this one, 4 is not worth it. That's this one, recursive cluster. Is there a reason why? It was nerfed? I mean, I don't know that it was nerfed. I'll believe you. But just because something's nerfed doesn't mean it's not still strong. So you'd have to have numbers to back that up. It's kind of like if your choice is taking something worth 50 or taking something worth 100, but the 100 one gets nerfed to 90, the 90 is still more than 50, right? And that's a very contrived scenario, but it's a good way of giving an example to why sometimes something that was nerfed is still better than something that wasn't. I can't read that right now. Have to simplify it. And I've already made the upgrade. I guess it's also really hard to tell because there's no number damage output. So unless someone was able to have a mod that showed damage per something. He's got maths on there. He does have a mod. I guess the other thing that comes down to it is you're still going to get more value out of it. So I'll have to have a read of that at some stage if I care, which honestly I really don't, because the game's easy. So it looks more fun having a big shiny gold thing up there instead of building another tower down here. Might be more value when I worth knowing if I go into the really hard challenge mods. If you can keep it in a short sentence, that'd be fine. If it starts to go to like 6+ lines, well, that's pushing it. Best crosspath after the price nerf to 4 is best to deploy lots of these cluster bombs. They can deal up to 16 damage to 20 balloons at a time, which is far better than the other crosspaths. Avoid bomb blitz 5th tier, however. Okay. I guess it comes down to what your alternative is. If your alternative is banking because you're saving for something, that could be relative. If you don't think you've got enough AoE, it means you have to do something else. And if you've got another unit you can throw the upgrade into, then that would be when to consider that it's not worth putting on this one. It might get more value out of another unit. But I don't have another unit, so I'd have to put a fresh unit in and upgrade that from base value, which could possibly still be worth more. It really comes down to like how much do you actually save. I think it's very similar to like the economics on most of the gold farm stuff. Yeah, it's too close to call. I think especially too, going into wave 63 when you do have the money and your choice is save for a tier 5 missile just so I can take out the ZMG for the fun of it, versus putting that extra firepower in to get through wave 63. It's a safe option. Trading space for efficient gold. Yeah, like I said, if my fear is not making it through, I'd rather do that and just blow a little bit of cash on it. Probably should just take that. We go for Pirate Lord, is that what we do? Pirate Lord doesn't really seem worth it, but it's a nice fun unit. What does Pirate Lord do? Shoot more. He can do a 3 grappling hook, which will, and you get cash from mobs and stuff, and you can bring one down straight away. Are you ready for this? He can just straight up, his grappling hook will just straight up, achievement unlocked, Grasshopper. His grappling hook will just straight up pull in the big green balloon and just insta-win the map for you. Which is kind of funny. Whereas that one, his ability will kill the green one but release all the balloons. His one like swallows all the balloons. But I think if anything I'd want to put in more ships on the side. He just eats them. Yeah, he's hungry boy. What ships do we want? I want 2 more ships because like, look how cool that is. Wait, can I not get the ships in now? Oh man, oh hang on, there's one. Pretty sure there's a pixel I can get it in. Did I need to do it before we upgraded one of them? Oh, there it is. Sub-tier 04 preemptive strike will one-shot the green balloon. Hey, there you go. How long does it take to... Is that a special power? Too many people in the hot tub? No, it's just right. Do we just go 2 more aircraft carriers with... What do we go? Grape shot, hot shot? Or do you go long range crow's nest? If we go long range crow's nest, they go against the DDTs, right? Yeah, DDTs are pretty scary, hey? No merchant fleet. I think the problem with the merchant fleet is the return value is just too slow. There's probably a map you can do it on really well, but I don't know, man. Like they just don't have the oomph behind them. Yeah, DDT the wrestling move. Okay, so what is the plan now? Oh, I mean, are we just waiting for Pirate Lord? Do I put out the Hero Monkey for the fun of it? Do I put a house down here? And we go, I mean... What's the point? We can go bigger radius and drungle jumps and that's it. 50% attack speed for 10 seconds? Yeah, probably Pirate Lords. With Carrier, there's a sick interaction with Plane at 501 and get overcharged from Sentry. Okay, hang on, where's the Planes aren't bad. Planes could be good here. I like Planes. I don't have Sky Shredder yet. Best all I can get up is to darts or... Or do you go dart centered path or Spectre lots of darts? If you were to put a plane down. You're not gonna Spectre? Okay. I mean, we should put this away from the action, right? Get that up there. Where they'll never see it. That makes no sense. He's going to take off into the wall. I'm going to make it make sense. Are we even going to get up to Spectre, though? Spectre's pretty cool, yeah. I had a Spectre out yesterday. What levels are DDTs? 90, is it? I think we might have had enough to get that ghost ship. Okay. Everything's fine. That's so close. Come on. Go, big boy. Yeah, that's the thing, right, Lord Cringe, is that I sort of realized early, didn't know how far you could get with, come on. That was still super fun. I didn't know how far you could go past winning, but I realized you could win with, like, so many different builds. And so what's the point of doing all the same stuff every time? Like, trying to find something fun, like putting all these ships in a bathtub, you know? That is so cool, though. Ah, glue gunner, yeah. I think if I was seriously wanting to go for hundreds, I'd be doing stuff like that, like making sure I have a gluer every run, and making sure you have at least one of these every run, and making sure you have at least one of these. But personally, having to do stuff like that, where you do exactly the same thing, like you have your minimum, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this, and it's the same unit, that's going to burn me out of a game so quick. I'd probably play for like 3 days and be like, yep, it's just the same thing again with a different coloured map in the background. So I'm really going to just avoid that and just play this for fun. But when you're looking at, like, and I think because you can still get the win at 80, like anyone that comes from Spire or recent Monster Train understands that it's not a heart fight going further, it's just pushing your current win further. You don't have to have the big setup. If you want to go into free play, you need econ. I don't know, like, maybe. I'm not going to say it won't work. I don't think you would have to, though, because we're only, 6 rounds out. Like, there's this one and then 5 more, right? And how much more upgrades are we going to want to get in there? Yeah, it depends how far you want to go. Like, how far can you go? Is the thing, like, what's the highest? Like, what has got someone done? Or does it stop? Is there an absolute finish?